With me now is the king of Vogue and host of HBO's new series, Legendary. It's Dashaun Wesley. How are you, Dashaun?
Hello, hello. Everything is good. I'm feeling fabulous right now. How about yourself?
You look fabulous, I gotta say. I love the shirt on you, and honestly, I'm loving Legendary. So thank you so much for being here with me today. It's such an honor. How have you been holding up during this time?
You know what? Honestly, I've been enjoying the downtime a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been home in quite some time, so I get to get that refresher of Los Angeles. But still checking up on family, making sure everyone's okay, staying safe, and staying home. So it's been quite decent.
Now, I want to get right into Legendary because I watched the trailer and I got to say, it looks like one of the most beautifully shot shows. Just, the dramatics of it, the costumes, everything. It looks incredible. How did you get involved with the show outside of being the king of Vogue?
Well, the king of Vogue made his way through. I'm going to say that. But, I've been in talks with everyone as far as the Scout Productions team and, thinking of really good ways to put this together because I think where Ballroom has been seen in so many years of the past few years as far as like where the platform has gone, people are watching at home, people are watching us on social media, so it's been so crazy as far as the views and how we've been seen by everyone in the world. So I mean, I've been working on this for 2 years with Scout Productions and coming up with the different, ideas and concepts and how we can bring us all and bring our legendary baby to life. So, because of the knowledge and what we have out here, we're able to put it together and make such a fabulous show.
Well, I was going to say, it not only looks fabulous, but also, educational, because I think a lot of people don't know about the underground ballroom scene. So this will get conversations going. Now, Legendary pulls directly from the underground ballroom community, and each voguing team or house, if you will, must compete in balls and showcase their unique fashion and their own sense of style in order to achieve their legendary status. Can you tell us a little bit more about what we can expect?
Well, what you can expect is natural, raw ballroom talent. You're going to see people happy about competing, people sad, people nervous, people, getting into that other alter ego to get on the runway and, let their lives be seen into everyone. One thing about ballroom that I really appreciate is that you can go in front of everyone in your natural form. And if you really, attack the category, how it explains, and put your own kind of view and your own creativity to the actual category, you can see so many different personalities. So that's one thing you're going to see is 40 different personalities from 8 different houses. So that's going to be such a whirlwind.
I got to ask, what was your favorite part about working on the show?
The shade. There's nothing like getting natural shade. Like when something is coming for you and you got to bring it up and bring it back. That's one thing I love about Ballroom. Like I keep on mentioning as far as that we're able to communicate with each other in such a unique way. But at the same time, we know what our ultimate goal is. So, the shade really got me going.
The shade got me going. I mean, it's kind of funny how they're snarky with each other, but also super supportive. Each house seems so close and supportive of each other within the house. It's like a family, but I can imagine that the competitions can get pretty intense. What do you think was the biggest challenge for the contestants, and how important is that support from their houses when things get a little bit too tough? They all have their unique stories.
I think one of the unique things is that because of how this been going on in our ballroom culture, it never leaves enough space for us not to achieve what we want to do. When immediately or what we want to make sure everyone knows is once you step your foot on that runway, there's no turning back. So our preparation can be quite different from others and how we put together and how nervous it can get and how someone can not believe in themselves. But once you really get to the back of the runway and you step foot on the runway, you have to give your all. So I think the preparation that people have and how it is to dig inside your inner creative and make sure everyone understands is one of the most difficult things, because you think that people are not going to get you. People are not going to understand what it is for you to say something a certain way or walk a certain way or even present. But when you give your natural raw self, people have no choice but to accept it. So it's very challenging, because definitely when you have 5 other creatives, you have to come together on this show and come up with the idea, a concept, and also, a team or a family in order to let the world know how does this house work. Because everyone can look at one thing in so many different ways. So if I was to say, bring it in all red, my red may be a heart. My next red may be a rose. So, we're taking these different, ideas in creative ways and just trying to make it into one.
Now I have to ask you, and maybe I'm asking for me, maybe I'm asking for a friend, what does it take to achieve the legendary status?
Many, many years of ballroom, competition and competitiveness and showing who you are. In our world, we have this status kind of quote going on. We have, when you first come in, you're a star. When you really got things going on, you're a statement. And when you really make such an impact on this community, you become legend. So one thing that we want to let people know, that these houses come together to make an impact, such a different impact, and change people's views and how they see things. So it can become legendary. So it takes a lot of work, a lot of reading, if you want to say, a lot of work.